Hi, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. So today we're going to talk more about NingXia Red, just in case you haven't seen anything on it. It's just a great whole food supplement that's just awesome. It's actually a puree, so you have to shake it up before you use it because the skin and everything, like you'll see two different colors. This is obviously a used bottle because I drink my NingXia Red, but it'll be a little different color. So you just shake it up before you pour it out. And I wanted to briefly tell you guys a little bit about my story and how I got started, and the focus on making sure that we are ingredient savvy and getting rid of toxins. Because they are on our shelves and it's kind of crazy. So you really have to do your own research. And a lot of us know about the food and how it's really important to eat organic, and that there is GMO and non-GMO, and then obviously organic as well. So we really want to understand what we're also using as in the ingredients on a bottle. This is my Thieves mouthwash. So that's where I have started to really feel a difference, is once I knew about all these toxins that were just grandfathered in 1976 with the Toxic Substance Act, I was just like, oh, okay, we have to educate and make sure that we are aware of everything. And it was also interesting because a friend just posted how many companies have been bought out. Many organic or green companies have been bought out. Or if you look into it a little further, it seems like it's a wholesome company, but that's just like the storyline. So it's interesting, right? So that's why I have chosen to partner with Young Living Essential Oils. It is a family-run business. It was started over 25 years ago, and it's all about knowing where your products are coming from. So we have farms. This is a book of our farms. And it's also about Gary Young, who started Young Living, and it has a little bit of his story in there about how he had some health issues, and he went and learned more about essential oils and how essential oils are the concentration of the plant. Now, I've also experienced it myself, so that is why I share and use Young Living every single day, probably multiple times throughout the day. With everything, like where I'm at in Taos, New Mexico, we have a lot of smoke going on right now. So I've been making sure that I'm using stuff to support my lungs, like eucalyptus, putting stuff in my NingXia Red, like the Laureus Nobilis Vitality, which is right there. That's really good for lung support. There's also Thieves, that's really great for lung support, and the Vitality is consumable. So there's just a lot of things that you can do and learn about, and really educate yourself about your body, because it is your body and you really know it best. Like, I remember also having knee issues, and when I did have knee issues, going to the doctor and they're like, well, what's the level of pain? And like, how do you feel? And I'm like, I mean, compared to what, like compared to, right, like when it was, when I was tripped, now, like, there's all these things. So we really have to be aware of what we're putting on our bodies and in our bodies. So that's going back to toxic awareness and understanding, and making sure, like, I diffuse every single day. So my life has been changed, and that's why I share Young Living. And like I said, we have all of these beautiful farms, and this is actually me planting lavender, and this is some of our farms in Mona, Utah, and then we have some in Ecuador, and it's awesome. Like, it's an amazing thing to be a part of, and to really understand where products are coming from and how, and the science behind it. This is a science article. So the science behind essential oils, we have Seed to Steel, which is the science, sourcing, and standards. So 3 S's, science, sourcing, and standards. And we own the equipment to test our products to make sure that they have certain constituents, because essential oils, they have over 250 constituents. It's like the human body. We are mostly water, but we have other things going on to make us different than water, because we ain't water, right? This is water. We're humans. So that is one of the things that I just love about our bodies and nature. And it just kind of makes sense to me, you know, like I'm an organic material, essential oils come from nature, universe, God, whatever. And it just makes sense, right? That all the plants were put here to really support us and to help our bodies work better. So that's my theory. And I'm sticking to it because, like I said, my life has been changed and it's awesome. So we're gonna get a little bit more into the wolfberry, which is originally from China, the Ningxia province in China. And this was originally introduced because of Gary Young meeting with a Dr. Cypress McCall, and then Dr. Cypress McCall was also working with Dr. Chow. And so Dr. Chow, he wanted Dr. Chow to meet Gary Young and learn about essential oils. And then Dr. Chow talked about the Lysum barbarium, which is this strain of wolfberry. You guys, there's just so many different plant species. Like when you say lavender, there's actually 34 different lavender species. And it's a similar thing with wolfberry. So that's why I love the NingXia wolfberry from Young Living. And we even have dried ones. And it really does, it looks like a goji berry, right? And that's kind of what we call them over here. But you really have to understand what is the strain, what is the species that it's coming from. So that's one of the things that I really make sure, and that's why I just buy Young Living's dried wolfberries or goji berries, and then also the NingXia Red. So it's really cool because since we use the puree, we have more antioxidants. We have more minerals in this, and it's just amazing. And it just helps with, it is a superfood, and it helps with energy. It also supports physical and emotional well-being. You guys, when I don't feel good, I take this. It's awesome. It's amazing. So the other thing though, we'll get down to some facts for those of you who love facts. And it has a really high ORAC scale. It tests really high on the ORAC scale. And the ORAC scale just helps, again, it goes back to that antioxidants. So yeah, it's awesome. And we are a partner farm with the NingXia farm in China. So that means that we only get them from there. They are also on a beautiful mountainside, so they get mountain water. Any of the farms with Young Living, they have to be thoroughly tested before Young Living will plant there, because we want to make sure our products are pure and there's no contaminants. So again, that goes back to more testing and why with partner farms we do test, and we have strict standards that our partner farms meet, as well as our farms uphold to those standards. So a little bit for those of you that are more factual, we have the NingXia Red has there's really 17 species. Remember, I didn't give you a number before. So there are 17 species of the wolfberry. But we only have the NingXia wolfberry, the Lysum barbarium, has the complete phytonutrient profile. It's higher in vitamin C than oranges. It's higher than beta carotene than carrots. It is high in vitamin E and protein. It has amino acids, 21 trace minerals, 6 essential fatty acids, and vitamins B1, B2, and B6. So NingXia Red is a very high antioxidant puree, which means it helps support our body's natural defenses against aging as well. It's really good for eye health, blood health. I mean, what does it look like? It looks like blood, right? It's so good for that. It really, for me, how I like to explain it, just in a general terms, for those of you who are just like, whoa, that was a lot of facts. It helps work all of the bodies synergistically together, all of the organs. So all of your organs are working synergistically together, and that helps you have more energy. It helps you have a longer vitality. Antioxidants help also with making sure you're not aging as much. So this is huge. It tastes great, you guys. It tastes great on its own. And then you can add some vitality oils to make it better. And I'm also going to kind of talk about vitality oils I will talk about some that are going to help make the flavor or change the flavor. So, you know, because we like to just change flavors in general, right? But then also some that will help with what's happening this fall. So like sinus issues, immune support, digestive health, because when your gut health is good, which NingXia Red helps with that in general, but when your gut health is good, then you are going to have a great immune system. Probiotics are really great for gut health as well. And we have Life 9 in Young Living. So you can message me, all my contacts below. Feel free to message me and whatnot. You can start with a starter kit with NingXia Red, which also comes with NingXia Nitro, which is a great, it has the Wolfberry, but it's also really good for energy, as in mental clarity, and energy as in it has some caffeine in there. So just be aware of that, but it also has the beautiful NingXia Red as well. So there's some other, besides the Wolfberry, there are some other juices in here. We have blueberry, pomegranate, plum, cherry, and arnia into this, which also NingXia Red supports normal blood sugar levels. That is huge, that NingXia Red supports normal blood sugar levels. And with this nutrient dense, this is why sometimes I don't do scripts. Basically, it's great for helping with the immune system, but it can also help with our emotional well-being. You guys, I use NingXia Red anytime I can tell my immune system is fighting something off. That's when I use NingXia Red. Wait, let me be clear. I use extra NingXia Red when my immune system is fighting something off. So for me, and you might experience this too, but for me, when my immune system is fighting something off, when I know, like I'm in a room, the temperature hasn't changed. No one's opened the door, there's no wind coming in, and I'm going between hot and cold. And I'm like, ooh, that means my immune system's at work. So then I will take extra NingXia Red. I take 2 ounces of this every single day. So this is on my Essential Rewards order, which your Essential Rewards is where you get points to earn free product. It's just an amazing, easy thing that you can change monthly, or you can always keep NingXia Red and then maybe filter out like your toothpaste or your mouthwash or things like that you need. Okay, so I'm going to pour some and we're going to talk. I probably won't add all of them. I will not like immune support or detox myself too quickly because I'm using other supplements to detox from Young Living. We have those too. Feel free to contact me about that. So for sinus support, like I mentioned, we have sinus things that are going on right now. And these oils are also in your premium starter kit with oils. If you have been watching me for a little bit and you're like, okay, well, I really like essential oils and I like diffusing, because remember, we do 3 ways of using essential oils. Internally, so you can see that we consume them, we breathe them in, and we also apply them. So actually, I just read that some people call it the ABCs of using essential oils. Apply them to the skin, so topical. The B is breathe them in, so you can also think aromatic, diffusing, or just smelling them out of the bottle. And then C is consuming them, which again, internal. We take the internal, and that's all the Vitality line. So here's a few color labels, and here's a few Vitality. You see that there's the colors on the inside, and it's a white on the outside. So actually, we have a liver support one, as I'm looking for these other ones, called JuvaFlex. And JuvaFlex is amazing for your liver. And your liver does a lot of functions. So we gotta make sure our liver is functioning well. That's one of the cleanses I'm doing right now, is a liver and gut cleanse. So, because you gotta make sure your gut is getting all of those toxins out. So with that, JuvaFlex is a great essential oil to help support the immune system, since the liver does so much and has so many functions. So that could be one thing you can add to your NingXia Red. So you can add a few different essential oils, or you can just stick with One of them. So actually, I'm going to add a Citrus Fresh Vitality right now because Citrus Fresh is great. It's an awesome thing. It comes in the Premium Starter Kit, and it's amazing for helping to support emotional well-being, and it also just adds a different flavor. So again, sometimes we want to make that flavor good, and it has a lot of citrus oils in it, which help with your immune system as well. So can you see how these things are like just really great for the body? Like they're just so amazing. It's awesome. Okay, so that is one awesome way. Oh, I might not have grabbed my Lavender Vitality. Okay, so if you have a Lavender Vitality and a Peppermint Vitality, that would be great for supporting your sinuses. So just those two oils. Although if you are like already in the thick of sinus stuff, like you're just finding this video and like, girl, I wish you would have told me like 4 days ago or 10 days ago. I would have been taking this. Or you got to wait for your kid or whatnot. If you're in the thick of it, you want to do Lavender Vitality, Lemon Vitality, and Thieves Vitality. So here, oh, there's my Lavender Vitality. Perfect. I did have all of them. I thought I did. So here we are. These four. So we have the, oh shit. The lavender, lemon, and then the thieves is this one. And then we have peppermint vitality. So those are, and you could do, if you're just starting out on essential oils. So if you are a new person, do 1 drop each, okay? Because your body is still getting used to essential oils. And you also want to make sure that you are staying hydrated when using essential oils, because one, we're mostly water anyways, and we need that. But water helps you get rid of toxins, okay? And essential oils are also helping you get rid of toxins, but you have to make sure they're going out of the body, which that's what water helps you with, okay? Cool. All right, so we have that. So remember, lavender, lemon, peppermint, and thieves, all in the vitality, help with sinus. Okay, for immune system, in your premium starter kit, you have thieves, right? Thieves is great for your immune system. But you can also use digest, which digest is great for gut health, but sometimes we gotta make sure that our gut is clear as well. And so digest, like if you are having a stomach issue, you best believe you should take this internally. Yeah, this is awesome. But these two can be great for your immune system as well, either separate or together. Now, peppermint is also great for gut health. Again, you can use it with digest, or you can just use digest, see how you feel, and then use peppermint. It depends, you guys, you have to pay attention to your body. That is the biggest key. You are going to know what is good and when you need to back off. And your body tells you, like if you have loose stools, you need to back off. You need to like, don't do 3 drops, do 1, you know. Again, when you start, you start with 1, maybe even less. It depends on how sensitive you are. If you need to, you can use a toothpick dip and just kind of swirl that in your NingXia Red, right? So I haven't done this in a while, and I'm going to do a sinus support one. I am used to using essential oils. I've been using them since December 2007. So I do 3 drops of the lavender, lemon, and peppermint. And oh, that was like that was quick. Sometimes oils also come out more quick than others, so just be aware. I also felt like maybe I accidentally hit that lavender with the, either way. So you just have to be aware of how quick, because the viscosity is different for each oil, okay? Some oils are, like a thick oil would be like cedar wood, but myrrh is a resin oil and it's super thick. It's so thick. Okay, so I'm doing 3 drops of each of these. I have water too, but that's just and I did put a drop of citrus fresh in there too, so it's gonna be a little different. Peppermint also, you guys, do note that peppermint, 1 drop is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. Again, I know my body. I know how I'm good with this. You have to figure out what's best for you. It's like anything. If you're gonna eat sugar and cake all day, your body's gonna show that. Cheers. Okay, so we talked about liver support. That's Juvaflex. Sinus support. Sometimes when you do have a lot of essential oils, you just want to chug it down because there are, like, shoot it down. But I'm also trying to talk with you guys. It's very interesting. So digestion, we talked about that. That's digest. Some other oils, though, for the immune system that aren't in any starter kits that you can add to your essential rewards would be Parsley Vitality. Parsley, and these are all things you can cook with, you guys. So that's the other aspect of the cooking. And I do have a cooking event coming up this Thursday. So, right? I'm pretty sure it's this Thursday. Message me, text me. Let's have a conversation. Call me. Or Orange Vitality. Orange Vitality is awesome as well. It looks like I need to diffuse some harmony for my animals. We got the hubby over there figuring it out. Grapefruit Vitality is also awesome for your immune system too. And cinnamon bark is great as well. I usually cook with this because if I need extra immune support, we're on the immune support, by the way, then I just use Thieves because cinnamon bark is a part of Thieves. And you guys, this is something you can listen to this recording over and over again, or you can come to other events and just slowly learn. You know, you didn't really always ride a bike the first go around. You definitely didn't walk the first go around. You probably don't remember that, but you've seen little babies try and walk. They fall, and there's also stages, okay? So you got to remember that in life with learning new things. So again, I use my NingXia Red every day, 2 ounces every day. There is also, though, for those of you who are like maybe needing some weight management or weight reduction, you can use NingXia Red at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and I think she did 2 p.m. So 2 ounces 3 times a day. So 2 ounces 3 times a day, and you will experience some weight release. It is awesome. It's amazing. Now you're going to do that for like 2 weeks. Well, you can just stay consistent with it and your body will maintain it. Also, that will help with your eye health as well, and making sure you don't have to wear readers. Like I have glasses, but if you're getting older and you're in that reading zone, I've heard so many stories of how people have just used that and they don't have to wear their readers anymore, which is really cool. But everyone's different, so you have to figure out what's best for you and how your body reacts, okay? That's the beauty of life, though. Some people like to go skydiving. Other people are like, no, I'm staying on the ground. I am not going skydiving. This is crazy. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are using our oils every single day. So today I kind of talked about 2 kits because I like to give people options. In general, there's 3 ways to join Young Living. We have the good way, which is getting these awesome products at retail. I usually say this is for someone who's like, hey, I just want some Juvaflex, or I just want to try 2 bottles of NingXia Red and see how it goes. Then just become a retail member and order that if you are never going to order anything again. The better way is to join with the premium starter kit, and that the 2 options I gave you, which there are more, but we're just going to focus on these 2 options, is the NingXia Red or the starter kit that comes with oils and a diffuser. Those are the 2 things. Now, the best way is to use that essential or that premium starter kit as your first essential rewards order and start getting points back to earn free products. So Essential Rewards is the best way to join as an Essential Rewards member, because you're getting points back to earn a free product. The first year you get gifts at 3, 6, 9, and 12 months. And your percentage back starts at 10%, which I don't know any credit card company or program that starts at 10% and goes back to 25%. So Young Living is very generous and gives things back. Plus there's other things, but we'll talk about that later. But I love Essential Rewards. I'm on it. I have upgraded all of my products because I know, and I've done the research, and I know how Young Living has just supported my body. It's all about supporting the body and using essential oils and essential oil infused products to support the body. So my link is below for you guys to check that out and to get your kit today. If you have any questions, my contact info is below. Also Facebook, all those things, you can contact me and we can have a conversation. But again, you can start with the premium starter kit with essential oils and then add your NingXia Red on your Essential Rewards order. That is like the prime time way to get it. You have both. And then you can start your, so you're getting one item for this month, and then next month you can start with the Essential Rewards with NingXia Red, or you can just put them both on. You're like, dude, I need this now, but you know you're gonna always need NingXia Red because you're gonna be starting to take that daily, right? Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. This is just an amazing experience that I've had, and it's a journey that I started in 2007, and it's just, I'm here to help you figure out your wellness plan and switch out your toxins, ditch those toxins, and upgrade. So let's have a conversation. Have a beautiful day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.